Alright, Karina baby, for the 28th, we're doing Katie's Good Deed. Ma and Katie were visiting Granny Perkins in the hospital. Katie has made a get well card, and Mama has brought some flowers. Granny Perkins was very pleased to see them, but she looked worried. "Who will water my plants while I'm here?" she said. "I will," said Katie. But they got home. Mama found a special watering can that had a long spout. Katie went over to her granny's house every day and watered the plants. There were pots and pots of them in the kitchen, and some that trailed all the way down the stairs. But Katie's favorite was Hyocath. She could just see the tip of a bud at the top of the stem. "I wonder what color the flowers will be," she thought. One day Granny Perkins came home from the hospital, and the Hyocath burst into bright pink flowers. Katie thought it was beautiful. "Thank you for looking after all my plants," said Granny, and she gave the Hyocath Katie the Hyocath. "Now you have one of your own." It's Hyacinth. Hyacinth. So Mama got new glasses today, and they're kind of, my eyes need to adjust. They're the same prescription that Mama's had for a very long time. They're supposed to be the same prescription, but they're bigger frames. So it's harder to, when you have bigger frames instead of smaller frames, when you have smaller frames, the prescription is more concentrated in that area. When you have bigger frames, they kind of weight them out, and it's harder to see the letters. Alright. Stalking Fairies. In a hole in the hill, on the old brown stocking, a little old fairy sits rocking and rocking, and stalking and pointing, and squawking and squinting, brown as a nut and bright-eyed glinting. She tugs at the thread, she drops up the needle, she stamps and she shrills, she commences and to wheedle. To whine of the colds in a fine gust of temper, she beats on my thumb, and then with a whisper, she sulks in her shawl, and she says, "I've forgotten, I promised to make her a lattice of cotton, a soft woven window, cozy yet airy, where she could sit rocking and peeking. Hush, fairy. Tush, fairy, sit gently, look sweetly. I'll do what I said now and close you in neatly." The light-hearted fairy. "Oh, who is so merry, hi-ho, as the light-hearted fairy, hi-ho, hi-ho, he danced and sings to the sound of his wings, with a hey and a he and a ho, of who is so many, so airy, hi-ho, as the light-hearted fairy, hi-ho, hi-ho, his nectar he slips from the primrose lips, with a hey and a he and a ho. Oh, who is so merry, hi-ho, as the light-hearted fairy, hi-ho, hi-ho. The night is his noon, and his sun is the moon, with a hey and a hi and a ho. The fairies have never a penny to spend. They haven't a thing put by. But theirs is the dower of bird and of flower, and theirs is the earth and the sky. And though you should live in a piece of gold, or sleep in a dried-up ditch, you could never be poorer as the fairies are, and never as rich. Since ever and ever the world began, they have danced like a ribbon of flame. They have sung their song through the centuries long, and yet it is never the same. And though you be foolish or though you be wise, with hair of silver or gold, you could never be young as the fairies are, and never as old. The Fairy in Armor. He put his acorn helmet on, and was plumped of the silk of the thistle dawn, and corset plates of the guarded his breast, was once a wild bee's golden vest. His cloak of 1,000 mangled eyes was formed of the wings of butterflies, with shields of shell and ladybug green, stood in gold on the ground of green, and the quivering lance which he brandy shed bright was a sting of a wasp he had slain in fight. Swift he bestowed his firefly steed, and he braided his blade with the bent grass blue, and drove his sporns of the cloaked seed, and away like a glance, and thought he flew to skim the heavens and follow far the fairy trail of the rocket star. I'd love to be a fairy's child. Child born to a fairy stock, never need for shirt or flock, never want for food or fire, always got their heart's desire. Jingle pockets full of gold, merry when they're 7 years old. Even fairy childs may keep 2 strong ponies and 10 sheep. All have houses, each his own, built of brick and granite stone. They live on cherries, they run wild. I'd love to be a fairy's child. Buttercups. There must be fairies miners just underneath the mold. Such wondrous quantities desires, who lives in caves of gold. They take the shining metal and beat them into strains, and mount them into pellets, and make the flower heads. Sometimes they melt the flowers in tiny seeds like pearls, and strewn them up in bowers for little boys and girls. And still the tiny fan turns above the forge of gold, to keep with fairies' lanterns the world from growing old. Fairy Lullaby. First fairy. You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blind worms do no wrong. Come not near our fairy queen. Fill 'em with melody, sing in our sweet lullaby. Lolly, lolly, lullaby, lally, lally, lullaby. Never harm, nor spell, nor charm. Come over, lovely lady, nay. So good night with lullaby. Weaving spiders, come not here, hence you long-lated spinners, hence beetles black, approach not near. Worm nor snail, do no offense. Alright, they're gonna stop there. Alright, let's do Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Well, I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming forth to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming forth and carry me home, swing low. Sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home, swing low. Sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. Well, sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down, coming forth to carry me home. But still I feel my soul is heavenly bound, coming forth and carry me home, swing low. Sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home, swing low. Sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. Now if you get there before I do, coming forth to carry me home. To all my friends I'll be coming there too, coming forth and carry me home, swing low. Sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home, swing low. Sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. I'll be coming home, coming home, coming home to you, coming forth to carry me home. You know my word is good, you know my word is true, coming forth and carry me home, swing low. Sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home, swing low. Sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. You know that I love you, coming forth to carry me home. You know my word is good, you know my word is true, coming forth and carry me home, swing low. Sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home, swing low. Sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. Karina baby, I love you and I miss you so much. I love that your photos are right behind the screen. Your photos are always right behind the screen ever since I started, because before it was pointed towards this black wall, and your photos are all around my room. So I love you though so much, baby, and I miss you so much. I think about you all the time. I think about you all the time. I should be with you every single second of every single day, teaching you things and bringing you places and letting you explore and learn. You know I'd be doing it if I was with you. I had you every single second of every single day when I had you. You never even had a babysitter. You never away from mama, not even for a second, really. I'd walk out the door to bring clothes out to the car, and Eva and Chris would be there, and your papa would be there, and you'd crawl to the door, like, running after me. And you'd just bang on the door, and I'd come right back into you and give you a hug and say, I'm here, it's okay. And I'd bring out the next load. Oh my goodness, I miss you. I miss holding you, I miss having you, I miss hugging you, I miss being with you, I miss playing with you, I miss talking to you, I miss reading you storybooks, I miss everything. I miss you, baby. I miss you so much, and I love you so much. Mama had you, Mama loves you. Mama will always love you, honey. I will always love you no matter what. No matter what, I will always love you, my baby. It's unconditional. It can never go away. I love you. I love you. I miss you. Stu Lila Tove. Lila Tove, and good night to you. Lila Tove, may your dreams come true. We sing Lila Tov, may Israel protect you throughout the night until we reach the morning light. Love you, I miss you, and I can't wait to see you. And like Papa always used to say, Mama's Papa's sun, Papa's my moon, and you are definitely our rainbow baby, and we love you so much. I love you so much, honey. I love you.